each other know each other at least?
Yeah, totally. So I'm Ornlu. I'm all the way from the Horde lands, where I was like a Centaur Marauder, going get caravans against the Golden or of the Golden Way, etc. And just kind of doing the Mongol style life, similar in fighting style. I am also a sellsword mercenary, just kind of been all over the place, working for different people, criminals, law keepers, that kind of stuff. Just whoever's paying me at the time.
Okay. Uh, my character's name is Thok. I haven't really came up with the location that I came from yet, but I am a folk hero from a forest. I drove a group of bandits from there and probably saved or helped save a few towns, villages.
Mm-hmm.
My
Could have been my group
character.
of bandits.
Oh, I guess Alrith. You can call him Al. And you guys hit stuff, and if stuff hits bat, I heal you, and that's kind of like why I'm in the group. Kind of like just help you guys do your thing, I guess.
Okay.
All right.
No backstory.
No bash.
No backstory. All
Sounds
right.
like we were hired by our main contact, and that's what brought us all together.
Okay.
We can definitely
Sounds good.
go with that. Otherwise, you should have control over your token. The way that you can move your token is with the keys of WASD or the directional buttons. Then there's also click and drag. Clicking on your token and dragging it.
Okay. Right now, I gotta give you kudos on this shadow manipulation that you got going on in the. This is dope.
That's pretty cool.
You haven't seen ray tracing before?
I mean, in video games, yeah.
Just putting this out there, even though my character is quite greedy, I can be motivated by apples and salt licks, as I am part horse.
Right.
You're not wrong.
Right on.
Also, I'm very uncomfortable around mayors, but I don't want to talk about it.
I don't know you like that yet, but I'm definitely gonna talk about that eventually.
I saw you out in the stable this morning. Were you just looking? Oh, okay. Sorry.
Right?
I was getting some hay and looking directly at the ground the whole time.
Yeah, sure you were. Anyway.
Alright.
All
You
right.
would find Fumi towards the entrance a little bit. Let's see where you guys at. If you recall, Fumi's token here is the blue ring. Yep. All right. And Fumi will essentially escort you to a private room. Alrighty, so let me get some. We are currently in a safe zone, so
This is our very, very first meeting
yes.
with her.
With her, all right.
I'm asking, like, do we recognize her, or do we have to kind of do soft introductions? Like,
Well, that's actually part of the question that I was actually going to ask you guys. If you wanted to go from meeting her brand spanking new and figuring out that way, or you guys had pretty much already made contact with her and this is first time meeting.
We know where you work for, that's about it.
Right.
I think you had said that we had a primary contact that we worked with that had set us up for the job. So I forget which one when you guys said that, but that sounds good. Like, this would be our first meeting. It was all arranged through our intermediary contact. So.
Fair enough. That works.
Yeah.
Get as much options that we can have fun with. Da-da-da-da. All right. There we go. You guys are given your private room. The tavern owner of the old bar guest, where their welcoming saying is, "Come be the bar's guest." Um, would escort you into this room. As far as you can tell from this tavern, it is mostly bustling, with plenty of patrons looking to pretty much have a drink, all sorts. Have good old fellowship. Meanwhile, shortly after you guys do sit down, you guys do have the opportunity to introduce yourselves, to role play with that if you'd like. Otherwise, I will bring in Fumi.
Hello. No? Nobody? Alright.
My throat is a bit parched. I'm hoping to get some drinks going first.
Alright. There would be a maid that would approach. She would ask you, "So, what would you like?"
Cider.
"Sure." "And what about the rest of you?"
Just a mead for me. I hope it's not a problem. You can break a gold, right?
"Of course." And, let's see, we have a request for mead, request for cider, and a request for what?
Do you have any spirits?
Oh, yes, we have all sorts of spirits. Is there a specific type of spirit?
Where I come from, there's really only one. Something relatively strong. How much would that cost?
Relatively strong.
Just a small shot, please. Remember, we're discussing business first.
Yes, one before and one for after.
Grand total, let's see. For the cider will be 2 copper pieces. For the mead, it will also be 2 copper pieces. For the special drink, it will be 3 copper pieces.
Indeed.
Sounds good.
All right. Let's see here. Oop. There we go. So yeah, just reduce 2 copper pieces worth. You can break a gold piece, which will give you 10 silver pieces, to which you break 1 silver piece, and turn to 10 copper pieces. And then just reduce the 2 copper pieces from there.
In like our inventory on D&D Beyond, or where?
You can either do it through D&D Beyond, or you can do it through your character sheet on Foundry here. To summon your character sheet, press the C button.
Looks like it already was done.
Yeah, I'm beating you to it. I win.
Okay.
No worries.
No one
You...
was erased.
No worries. You guys are learning. This is new for you. You all stated that Foundry is new for you, so I will be helping you out as much as I can. Otherwise, let's see here. So the maid would leave and then come back about 15 minutes later to bring your drinks. And shortly after from there, what seems to be a woman in scale mail, cloaked, with a mace strapped to her side. Seeing you three, she would approach and ask you if you are here to meet someone by the name of Fumi Danu.
That's us.
All right. She would introduce.
Hear-
Huh?
Oh, I was just gonna say you only hear a grunt really coming from.
Okay. All right. She would tell you that she would introduce herself, proclaiming that she is Fumi Danu, and she does appreciate you taking the time to come in and meet with her. She explains that she needs to be escorted to a teleportation circle, and wondering if you are, assuming you are willing participants to escort her.
I'll do whatever you pay me for.
All right.
Yes, did we agree on half before and half after? I seem to remember something about that.
Can perform that. She would place a small bag. In this bag, there is a grand total of 30 platinum. 10 platinum for each of you. And it will be additional 10 after. Does this seem fair?
Payment is one thing. What trouble do you think will pursue you?
Occultists, they are looking to reclaim a relic of theirs. She would place down a something hard onto the table. It is square and covered in cloth. She does unwrap it, and as far as you can see, it looks like a book. A fairly old book.
Can I do a perception check to make sure that we're not being spied upon from the doorway?
Sure.
So I got a +2 on that. I didn't add any modifiers to that. Sorry.
Oh, you're okay. I can see it as it is. So,
Okay.
so with a 16 in total, I will say that you don't see anyone. Or sorry, it's supposed to be a 15 because you had a +1 in your wisdom.
15 +1.
Yeah.
Yeah, accurate. I corrected myself. I was just waiting for you to get done talking. Sorry.
No, no worries, no worries. But yeah, with a 15, you don't see anyone. You don't feel like you're being targeted. You don't feel like you're being watched. Unless someone among the group here is intently looking at you. Otherwise, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure.
Mm-hmm.
Can we see a title or anything on the book?
Yes. What languages do you know? What languages do you know?
I'm looking.
Okay. Second there, it's like, oh, I don't think he heard me, so.
No, he knows thieves' can't.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. That was just a joke between an old group and I.
Ah. Let's see, we got common.
I know Abyssal, Sylvan, Common, and Primordial.
All right.
Where
None
do I
of.
see that?
If you summon your character sheet and then go to attributes, towards center right, you'll see languages listed. Unless if you're doing it on D&D Beyond, to which it will be on the bottom left corner. You may have to scroll down from there.
Common, Elvish, Dwarvish, and Draconic.
All right, so that's a no for you as well. And then you have Common and Orc. What do you have? Abyssal, Sylvan, Common, and Primordial. That's also a no, as the language is Deep Speech.
Are you going to tell us what this book is about, or are you going to just kind of rub it in that we aren't as educated as you are?
She would, Fumi would tell you that this book belonged to a very powerful wizard a long time ago. It is essentially his spell
AFK
book.
5 minutes.
Sweet. Okay. She would explain that the book is it does come from a wizard, and she theorizes that this comes from Karsus himself.
I know none of this Carlos that you speak of. But if you are being pursued, apparently it is very important not only to you, but the ones pursued.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, is it cool if I make a voice? Is that cool with everyone? I
Yeah.
just don't want to...
Yeah, go for it.
Down for voices.
It's always fun to have voices. So with that...
I'm assuming that you know what that relic may do.
Yes.
Is it dangerous?
It is extremely dangerous. Many wizards, from my understanding, have tried to decode this. So that way they may expand their books, but only had lost to their minds into madness. This book is not to be trifled with.
This book was in their hands for quite some time. Can they track it?
It is possible. There are, among their cultists of wizards, priests, and warlocks.
Do you have some sort of mystical defense against scrying that you could use, being a priestess, or, sorry, cleric?
I unfortunately do not. Me and my comrades, we managed to take this book and run with our, well, as best that we could with our lives. I am the only survivor, thus why I needed your help.
So you are currently being pursued by murderers.
Yes.
Is there any of you know of any wizard or magical user that might be able to protect us from this, as you say, scrying?
Maybe, but not on me. And nor do I have the coins to purchase one.
Yeah, purchase one?
Yes, it costs many more platinums. I have enough platinums to either, well, pay you guys or just have it weigh me down. I figured traveling by numbers would actually be more suitable.
The money's good. I'm good for the job.
Alrighty. So,
I take a piece of platinum out of the and bite it and look at it.
it is a proper platinum piece.
Well, I need the coin either way, so
Mm-hmm.
Are we headed out tonight or tomorrow morning?
I would
In
probably.
the dark?
That is a question in itself. I know the cultists are here within the city. Though they are spread out, I know they are looking for me.
I have no intentions of walking out into the dark right into an ambush the first night of this job.
I suggest, did you walk into town looking as the way you do now?
I did not simply walk, I ran. I've been running for many days.
Well, then you need rest, first off. You'll be no good to us, tired.
Well said.
Second off, I say we go and purchase clothing for her. To smuggle her out of this town in some way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm. There's definitely that. She would ask you, to which direction should we go? And she would place a map onto the table here. This map is the world map. Let me open it up for you, so that way you all may see, and I'll place your token down.
Oh, my screen just went black.
Yep, give it a few seconds.
Oh, okay.
Alright. I'll place your... I'm going to give you guys ownership real quick here. Otherwise, you should be able to see an entire map.
I can
I
see
say,
them.
Alright. And I have placed your guys' token where you currently are at. You'll have to...
oh, so it's snowy. Okay.
Mhm. You guys are in the city of Mirabar.
Okay, for one, if we happen to decide that we need to get out of town now, what is the weather like outside?
Snowy. Light
Is it like a
flourishes.
blizzard?
No, not a blizzard, but light flourishes of snow.
Okay.
And there's two directions to go. There's going eastward to Luskin, and then traveling to Handlestone, to eventually going to Bernshender. Bernshender, I believe is how it's pronounced. Or there's making a pathway and going into Mithril Hall.
Is there not a standard road there? You're just going through Lurkwood?
The standard road would actually be going southward, which is ideally the direction she came from, to Long Straddle. Or not Straddle, Saddle. And from there should be a path. Yes, there should be a path that's going into Nesme along the river.
Is this all tundra?
Should be.
So, I mean, it looks like the one path goes directly in the way that she's coming from, which is into the mouth of her pursuers.
Right.
Yes, but her pursuers may not expect her to come back this way.
They expect us to hide, so we won't.
Additionally, if you are looking for additional information, I do have a link into the information to give you more of Faerun's Faerun Sword Coast region.
First off, okay, one thing that we need to get straight. Thok's gonna ask, how does scrying magic work? because he doesn't understand the concept.
Scrying magic would allow you to be able to see people from a very, very far distance. You could be on the other side
And
of the world.
Is that focused on an object or a person?
She
This
would
is
look
something
at you
his
and
character
say,
would know.
yes.
Say that one more time. Sorry, a lot of people are talking.
She would look at you and say, yes. To both.
I propose that the map stay with these two, and me and this maiden walk away from the table. And they propose the plan of how to travel.
I believe with scrying, hearing is of a different concern. They can see their target, they can hear their target, but they cannot hear what's around their target, I do believe.
As long as we're not pointing at the map too much, then Doc's okay with everybody being present at it.
Now, I believe I believe somebody was asking a question.
Who was asking the question?
Is
Aiden,
this terrain Arctic or grassland?
Currently you are in Arctic.
And our choices are to go to Mithril Hall or a different direction?
Right. Mithril Hall or Burn Sender. Shender. There we go.
Let's go to Mithril Hall.
Alright.
Should we cut over the mountains to get there?
You could take a chances and go through Lurkwood.
Lurkwood.
Let's go through Lurkwood.
There's that. There's also going through the mountains. That is to the northeast. Let's see. But yeah, there's essentially two paths. Sorry, apparently I'm losing my voice for a second there. Let me summon up my...
Is it okay if I use the bathroom real quick?
Oh yeah, sure.
Or should I stick with...
Go for it.
My votes would go to Mithril Hall through Lurkwood. I can speak Sylvan if there's any Fae or anything there. And while I can speak Primordial and Abyssal, it's mainly from fighting Nulls and doing religious stuff for elemental worship, so not very sophisticated.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is over the mountains and also through the woods there in winter conditions and whatnot. But if my two companions are voting that way, I will agree with them.
And who knows, you might be lucky and come across grandmother's house.
If only we had a horse that knew the way.
My grandmother died in the raid.
Well, I mean, you do have a centaur. He may know the way. He is a ranger, after all.
I've specifically been told that I can't ride him, so...
Well, riding versus being
But I
led.
can't scout, yeah. I'm a ranger. Unfortunately, I specialize in grassland, not woods or Arctic or mountains.
That's fair.
But I am from the steppes, so this is kind of similar.
Right?
I think we'll run into fights in the woods, and that sounds cool. Or can we go like the super long route with the... We can't travel by river.
You can travel along the river.
Yeah, we could.
Let's see here.
What route does our boss want to go?
Your boss essentially is leaving that up to you. As long as she can get there safely, she looks to you guys for your professional opinion.
Well, the other route is down a road to Luskin, where it looks like you can take ship to Fireshear, and then there's a trail and a pass through Brinshire. It's a longer
I'm
route.
not getting on a ship. Not like ships. I get very easily seasick. Let's go through the woods and through the mountains. I like nature.
Let's see here. Yeah, you can go through the bridge. You can take the road. You can go through Lurkwood. You can go up the river and try to find the Great Worm Cavern and try to travel through there. But yeah, those are your 3 options right there.
I'm seeing monster areas, like there's like the direwolf sphere, and I think some others. What's the sphere that's over Mirkwood in the mountains there next to Mithril Hall? I can't see the animal that's trying to be conveyed.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Lurkwood. Alrighty, last time I checked, according to Lurkwood, it is a forest. Last time anyone heard, trying to find my, there we go. And of course there's the pop-ups. Alright, if you want, in regards of like monster information, you can try to roll a history, nature, or religion to see what's in Lurkwood.
Okay, so would survival suffice?
Survival, yeah. Survival, I will say so, yeah.
I'll make my check.
Alright.
Ooh,
Got an
not
11.
that great.
You know that there's...
I'll roll survival. That's
Alright.
+4 for me.
Alright, go for it. Seven for you.
That did not go well.
No. I will let you know what is considered common that lives within the forests is a barbarian tribe, Uthagard. Many tribes within there. Additionally, there are elks, griffins, sky ponies, ettins, and giants that live within the forest. And there are occasional lycanthropes.
Can I do a nature check to see what's to the west of us if we go that route?
Sure. 21.
Yep. 21 nature check to see what's to the west of us.
I would say, going towards the west, according to my notes, there should be bandits, barbarians, let's see, Durgars have also been known for a couple of locations during the night.
And what's that 24 there to the west of us? Is that a mountain pass that'll take us to the other side of to Bryn Shadar? Shandar?
That is number 24. That is known as the Fell Pass, where there are giant spiders, undead, but it will lead you into pretty much in between the mountains. That does also go to the Shandar. There we go.
And can we also go overland to Hundlestone and then north to Bryn Shadar if we don't want to go through the pass?
Yeah, you can. There is a pathway to that.
What do you want to do, guys?
The only other thing to also note for that side is Yetis, Frost Giants, and White Feathered Owl Bears. Or White Furred.
Sounds like if we go one way, we're definitely going to be outnumbered in a lot of our fights. Not saying that they're going to equal us in prowess, but they will outnumber us. Going through the forest, we're going to come against a lot of strong opponents, probably, but maybe not as much.
Just the potential of werewolves.
Yeah. Lycanthropes.
Mm-hmm.
And a giant. I mean,
Oh, yeah. And that's going through the forest. And that's going through the Black Ford Road.
I'm just saying, if we choose a dangerous path, yes, we are putting ourselves in danger, but we're also putting the occultists at danger.
Mm-hmm.
If they try to pursue. Of course, they could try a more indirect path, but if we make it through whichever path by taking a shorter route, we'll make it there in plenty of time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I say we go to Mithril Hall through Lurkwood.
Okay.
Does that sound good with the group?
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise...
Otherwise...
Yep. Is the other player still not back, or...?
No, I think he's returned.
Oh, okay.
You've returned, correctly? He did say 5 minutes.
Bathroom break is an indeterminate amount of time. We could be here an hour.
This is fair.
Hey, man, I made my bathroom break real quick.
Okay. Can I use that time to forage?
Sure, yeah. I just wanted to make sure that between the what seems like one path going Blackford Road, which is to the west, going the road down south, going through the forest, or going up the river. It sounds like you guys are looking to go through the forest.
That's what I'm proposing as well.
All
I
right.
still think we need to disguise her before we leave this town or village.
Okay.
Does anybody
Don't
have
even care if they
disguise
throw her into a chest and put her in a cart. I mean, she might care, but I don't. That's up to you guys. I'm not trying to be a dick or anything.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, let's disguise her.
All right.
All right.
Let's see here.
I don't know if there's hair dye here, but I will pay whatever I need to in my half of the platinum to make this mission succeed.
Mm-hmm. There we go. You're looking at 2 gold pieces to put her into a different outfit.
Like a convincing one?
I would say so.
Okay. Would you be honorable enough to do that for me? Because apparently I can't bring up my character.
Yeah, it's giving us party only. When I
Ah,
press C for the character sheet, it just brings up the party.
gotcha. Alright, grant me a second. Who's going to pay for it?
We'll each pay 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though that's more than it, I mean, we'll give her a nice hat. I don't know.
Alright. So, a gold piece from you.
Have there been any rumors of the horseshoes of speed in this area?
In this area? No. I can let you know that. As far as my notes go, there is no rumors of that.
Is there anything that might help us on our journey to maybe thwart our would-be opponents? Like lycanthropes? Anything to keep them at bay?
That's a good question. I would say... Oh, what type of backgrounds do you guys have? Let's see, we got a folk hero, we have a outlander, and then we have an acolyte. I don't see necessarily with the acolyte. I do see an opportunity for the outlander.
What can the Outlander do?
Gather information in regards of Thok's question. If there's
Sure.
something there that would probably stop them. Or slow them down, at least.
Okay, so I can gather information on that. How do I do that?
Let me place your guys' tokens out there. That way you guys can summon your character sheet. There you go. Then all you gotta do is just double click on your tokens.
Okay.
There you go. For gathering information, you can choose to do an intelligence check, a charisma check, or I'd say probably persuasion would be at best. Ooh.
I'll do a charisma check. It's +0 for me, so...
If somebody has the save proficiency, they can give you advantage for it. Which I believe
I have
are...
a save at proficiency, but I would like to.
Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, to give the help, you're going to either need persuasion or the charisma save check mark in order to give the help.
So, yeah. Sorry, man.
Aldrith, you do have a check for charisma, so you can give the help action if you would like.
Oh, because of intimidate?
It is charisma based.
Oh.
And
Okay.
essentially is gathering information.
Yeah, sure. I'll give him the help. Go ahead and roll, dude.
How do I do that from this world map thing?
Summon your character sheet, click on the charisma, and tell it check, and then advantage. There you go. So 15. 15 in total. From information that you have gathered, go back to my little note thingamajig here. The werewolves probably could slow them down, or at least maybe scare them off. But they do have a little treaty with the barbarian tribes. That is pretty much what you're able to gather. I will also note that one of the tribes does actually have a hill giant that they've been pretty much working with, doing trades with foods.
That's in Lurkwood?
Yeah, that's within Lurkwood.
Okay.
Are they a friendly barbarian tribe, or are they just like kill first, ask questions later?
They are kill first, ask questions later.
I say we go kill some barbarians.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Just because of backstory, are they a clan that, like, my clan or the clan that I used to be a part of kind of okay with, or
I would not think so.
no? Okay. Just
Let's
making
go
sure
forward.
that I wasn't fucking up other shit.
Nope, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. The hill giant's probably gonna be a problem, but I'm cool fighting with barbarians.
Yeah, let's go through Lurkwood to Mithril Hall. Let's do it.
Alrighty. It will take quite a few number of days, to which I believe that should be. You're looking at. Let's see. Oop. You're looking at, looks like 16 and a quarter of days of travel.
So we would need a little bit of food and provisions for the travel. I was thinking of setting up bear traps or something like that.
I have a
So when
hunting.
we camp out,
I have a hunting trap, and with my background, I can forage for food pretty much for it up to 5 people every day.
Mm-hmm.
oh well, that's awesome. Okay, less provisions then, as long as it's within season. But I still think provisions would be a good idea, and some warm clothing.
We're in this area, so we may already be. I don't know if we're already considered to be clothed appropriately.
Yeah, you guys would all be equipped with traveling clothes.
Okay.
I would
Cool.
like to buy some rations and like healing potions and an acid flask.
Alrighty. Sure. Alright. Let's bring you back to the tavern. So screen's going to go black for a second.
Anybody else see that guy?
Yeah, I can see it. Arlith is going buck wild. I see.
Let's see here. With that in mind, you are
By the way,
looking
just
to...
a real quick question: have we been getting weird looks from anybody?
No. The only
No.
thing
Okay.
that you pretty much, I would say at least two of you, if not all three of you, saw someone in a hood did go down the hall.
Yeah, he seemed to hide though. I followed him down the hall. He was in kind of this area where I am now, but he does not appear to be there anymore.
Right.
Make a perception check.
Is he a humanoid? Because I might be able to track him.
Is technically considered humanoid. Is that
Okay.
your favorite?
Is humans and gnolls.
Humans and gnolls. Okay. Yeah.
So can I roll a survival check to track him?
Sure. Go ahead and give me that roll.
With this rule, do I have advantage because it's my favorite?
If it states.
I don't know exactly what favored foe or enemy does because I was going to choose favored foe, but it didn't let me.
Right, right.
Um,
Hey, let's take a quick
uh,
lookie. Favorite foe. Alright. Favored foe. Favorite foe. Let's see here. You replace one. You. You can use this feature to mark. You can use this each time. Turns. Does not look like that's what you're intending for. At first level, the feature replaces the favorite enemy feature and
it's
works...
favored enemy, not favored foe. Sorry.
Oh, favorite
And
enemy.
it'd be for a humanoid.
Right. And even tracking. Alright. Choose from the list. You have advantage on survival checks,
Cool.
as well as intelligence checks to recall information about them. 20.
Not bad.
You're confident with your skills that this person had left the building. And
Can I
assuming that...
pursue him?
Yeah. Assuming that you do that from outside, your trail does end.
Okay. So I can't see this guy anymore. He's gone.
He is completely gone. Maybe
Okay.
flown, maybe teleported.
All right. Well, it looks like it's night. So do we rest up or do we leave now? Or is it night?
It is considered night.
Midnight. Okay. Should we do a long rest and then leave in the morning?
Good.
I'm voting yes. Not to be a creeper, but I feel like someone should bunk with the priestess or cleric, just to make sure that person is safe. And probably take a short rest. Just take a watch over the night, or we can take turns doing it.
Okay, let's take turns. I'll do the first shift.
Okay.
All right. And who is essentially going to stay within her room.
Sure, I'll raise my hand.
All right. Gotta get comfy again. There we go. All right, so you
We
all...
don't want to do like a large room together, so we're not split if we do get attacked.
Largest room
Yeah,
is a room with 2 beds, so you can do
2 beds.
things that way.
Yeah, it's fine. I can sleep standing up on the centaur.
This is fair.
That's one person on watch, one person in the beds,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody else can sleep on the floor. Seems like a barbarian would be all right with that.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, long rest.
All right. Excuse me. During the first watch, so that way you are aware, for you, it is uneventful. There is nothing going on. Who's got second watch?
I take second watch.
Oh,
All
who
right.
does? Oh, okay.
During-
Alrith standing against the wall with a loaded crossbow.
Right. That's fair. There is also a window from here if you would like to peer out the window as well, just so it's stated. Otherwise, as far as you can tell, it looks like there are people walking the streets. Looks like in groups of 4s and 5s. Every now and again looks like a group of 3. All wearing cloaks. And as far as you can tell, yes, with the insight and everything else, you do get the feeling that they're looking for someone who you do not know. But otherwise, that is pretty much it for your shift. And who's got last?
That'd be Thok.
Thok. Alright. As far as you can see, nothing eventful happens. Besides that, you can see what looks like Fumi is tossing and turning a little bit. Otherwise, you all do wake up. The rest of you wake up accordingly. It is a new day. And there we go.
Okay.
And from outside, you can hear what sounds like people are walking the streets. Plenty. Between children playing, adults having their conversations, and you can hear vendors yelling across down the street. Get your potatoes! Get your potatoes! Get your veggies! Get your ingredients! Grab your spice! Grab your delights!
Is anyone hungry?
I believe somebody wanted to go take a look at the potion shop.
Yes.
And you said that you're looking for a potion of healing.
Preferably like to get a few of healing and maybe an acid flask just to have.
Okay. It's going to be, for a potion of healing, it's going to be 50 gold pieces for a standard. Otherwise, a vial of acid is going to cost you 25 gold pieces.
Get 3 healing and 1 acid.
3 healing, so that's let's see, that's 50 gold, so that's going to be 150, so that's going to be 15 platinum. And then...
Wait. So how many gold is in a platinum?
10 gold is 1 platinum.
Okay. Let's go 1 and 1, I guess.
Okay. So 5, 6, 7 platinum and 5 gold. So with that in mind, let's see here. Was who else wanted to do some shopping before they left?
We'll have 2 healing potions. If I can afford them.
2 healing potions, that'll be 10 platinum.
That'll work.
Okay. Otherwise, this place also does have a blacksmith shop for both armor and for weapons of mass destruction. Let's see, there's also leatherworker places. And yeah.
I'll actually go to a blacksmith, if at all possible.
Okay.
I'm not sure if they'll sell the things that I want, but...
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for ball bearings and bear trap.
A ball bearing and a bear trap. Okay. So you're looking for additional equipment. With him, he would have a bag of ball bearings. And it is a dwarf, and as you approach, you can hear the dinging sound from the anvil and the hammer striking something in between. A single bag of ball bearings will cost you 1 gold piece. And what was the other item that you were looking for?
Bear traps.
The bear traps. You're looking at 5 gold pieces for 1 bear trap. Mind you, each bear trap weighs 25 pounds.
I'm going to buy 1 bear trap and 5 bags of ball bearings.
Okay. 5 bags of ball bearings, 1 bar. So 1 platinum piece.
Yep, 1 platinum piece. Gladly given. I'm trying to add it to my inventory.
Yes. If you go to what looks like a little book to the top right, it's labeled as the compendium packs. Then you just roll down to item and scroll down a little more until you see items SRD. It doesn't have the bear trap, but it does have the ball bearings. Otherwise, you can do it through your D&D Beyond character sheet. Because I know it's on D&D Beyond.
Okay. Trying to do that, nothing's really coming up of it. You said DDB items, right?
No. You want
Oh.
items SRD. Find it okay?
Not yet. Okay, okay, never mind. Item tiles, macros, that's not it.
Here we go. Let me do this for
Okay.
you. How many bags of ball bearings?
5.
Alright. There it is. Your bags of ball bearings is now in your party inventory.
Okay, cool. And I got the bear trap as well. Alright.
If I can afford it, can I have 20 arrows?
Arrows? Bear trap, you're going to have to just write a note off to the side for.
Yeah, I already got it on a piece of paper here.
Yeah. Arrows. You're looking at pretty much 5 copper pieces per arrow. Otherwise, a quiver worth.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
You're looking at 1 gold piece for 20 arrows by the looks of it.
Sounds good.
Alright. There you go. Anything else that you guys want to purchase before your adventure truly starts?
Were you throwing the potion and the acid over, or what was the...
Oh, I can throw that in there. Let me... Potion of healing. Oop, let's get rid of the arrows there. You only bought 1 potion of healing, right?
Yeah, I think that's what I want.
Yeah. And then a vial of acid. There you go. It is now in the party's inventory.
On now.
Aha, I see you took it.
What was I subtracting for money on that?
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Potion of healing is worth 50 gold, so 5 platinum. And the acid was 2 platinum and 5 gold pieces.
Is cleric? I keep forgetting her name. What's her name?
Fumi.
Umi. Is her armor shoddy by any chance?
No, her armor's actually in good condition.
Good condition. Okay, just making sure.
Yep. It's not the best of all armors, but at least it's better than nothing. It's good steel armor.
Is there better in this town, however?
I mean, yeah, there's a full plate armor that could be purchased, provided that you have the coin for it.
How much would the full plate cost?
Last time I checked, it was, let's see here, not even going to guess it. Plate armor, 1,500 gold pieces. So,
Oof.
150 platinum.
Yeah, we don't got that, do we? All right, never mind.
Alright. Let's see here. Now just double checking. Anything else before we begin?
I'm just over here
Nah,
deleting all the
other
potions of
than-
healings I gave myself.
honestly, we just need to buy provisions and a way to. I don't know the path necessarily. I don't know if we can travel it by cart, but that might be a thing we want to do. I'm not sure. I gotta go real quick.
Okay. If you're looking to buy a cart, let's see, a 5e cart. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oop, yeah, and it's going to be like 15 gold pieces. So 1 platinum and 5 gold pieces. Da-da-da-da. Otherwise, anything else? Definitely can tell that the crowd is what seems like getting bigger as it's going on later in the day. Yea, nay, uncertain.
Ready to go.
You're ready to go. Alright.
Just need some rations.
Just need some rations? Alright, let's take a look at that real quick. I think if memory serves, that should be like 5 silver pieces per. Rations per day. Yep. 5 silver pieces for a day.
How many silvers in a gold?
10 silver is worth 1 gold.
I get 5 rations.
5 rations, alright. Let's see if I can summon that up for you. Yes, I can. Let's open up the party inventory. And you wanted how many?
5, right? Yeah, 5.
5. 1,
There's a lot of ball bearings in here still.
2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, he'll take them when he gets a chance. Meanwhile, let's take a 10-minute break to go use the restroom from here. All right?
Yeah. Okay.
Got it.
All right.
Yeah, man, the soda pop is actually running through me. I had to go to the restroom again just now.
No worries. All right. So in pretty much 11:50 is where we'll or 10 minutes from now is where we'll come back.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that, man. I
Oh,
really
you're fine.
had to go.
No worries.
So was that card okay, or?
The cart is 15 gold pieces.
Gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for now, I'm not sure if we're necessarily going to be able to go a path that would take a cart, nor have necessarily the equipment that we would need to supply a cart.
Right.
I might buy a big ass tent for us, though.
Tent? Let's take a look at what a tent would cost. Oop. A 2-person tent is worth 2 gold pieces.
What about a 4 to 8 man?
Let's see here. I think that's the only type of tent that's on the listing here.
Okay. How many gold per tent again?
We're looking at 2 gold pieces.
I'm not sure if I keep forgetting her damn name.
Fumi.
Oli? Umi. I'm not sure if she has her own tent, but I will definitely make sure she has her own quarters. Another being that I actually might hire out and try to get a couple more people on our side.
If you're looking to hire people, that's going to be well, that's probably going to cost you a good 10 platinum per person.
And platinum per person. How much platinum do I have?
I don't think you have that much after everything else that you bought.
Yeah.
We'll be fine. I can kill like 5 guys at once. I've done it before.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, okay. If you think we're confident enough to do this on our own, I just wish there was more of a way of guaranteeing her safety.
That's part of the adventure, the risk factor.
I mean, she has all the gold on her, right? Or all the platinum on her?
Yeah, she's got the other 30 platinum.
Then I could be more concerned about her safety.
Alrighty. Otherwise... Ooh. There we go. Let's see here. Fumi would also let you know that she is proficient with arcane. So she can help make temporary buffs. Additionally, if you have proficiencies in tools and others, you can use those to create also buffs for yourself. For example,
Anybody else wearing light or leather armor?
I'm wearing leather.
I have tool proficiency in leather working. I'm not sure if that would give us a buff necessarily, like you said, but I could try.
you can actually have an opportunity to make studded leather.
Okay.
It would be a d20 plus your proficiency. So a d20 plus 2.
Oh.
Not this time.
I did not do well.
Right? Maybe next
Okay.
time.
Can I use my lyre as my druidic focus for my ranger spells? Or I'm not sure if I even have a lyre. I'm proficient in lyre.
Right. Yeah, you're proficient with a... I'm seeing a... Oh,
Can
no.
I buy a lyre?
You probably could buy a lyre.
What's
Let's
a
see.
liar?
A lyre is like a lute.
It's like a hand
Or,
harp.
yeah,
that
like
you
a
hold
hand
in
harp.
your hand.
Yeah. As many times as I've said it. Let's see the... You're looking at 30 gold pieces.
It's like 3 platinum, yeah?
Yeah.
I have that, right? I think so.
Let's see.
Yep, I have 3 platinum. Go ahead. I'll change it to 7.
Go for it.
And then we'll add a lyre.
Yep.
I can't add it, looks like.
It is now in your inventory. Alright. And with a lyre, you can roll to see if you can give your party inspiration.
That'd be 1d20 plus 2.
Yep. Same factor. Nine. Nope.
Yikes.
No inspiration this time.
That's alright.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like my step songs, that's fine.
Ulrith. I see that you're proficient with flutes. But you yourself do not have a flute.
It says I only have 20 arrows, but I bought 20 more. I should have 40.
Okay, here, let me edit that for you.
Well, how much does a flute cost?
Last time I checked, I believe a flute actually costs the same as a lyre. And D&D Beyond. According to this, it's worth 2 gold pieces.
Now you know I don't have one.
That is a fraction of the price of what I just paid to get a lyre.
Right? Alright, so 2 gold pieces for that. Alright, let's go ahead and close those out. But yeah. Let's see here. If that is it, anything else? Any last minute shops?
I'm gonna actually give the party a ball bearing bag.
So give...
Just to say, like, it's probably not gonna work that well on uneven ground, but I once had a friend that used it to grade versus so I try to pick them up when I can.
Mm-hmm.
How much for a roll of bandages?
A roll of bandages. Are you thinking like a healer kit?
Can you buy them separately without getting the whole kit? Because how many uses is a healer kit? Because a roll of bandages is 5 uses.
Let's see here. The kit itself has 10 uses. And that is worth 5 gold pieces.
I'll take a kit.
Okay then. And that'll be 5 gold pieces from you, good sir.
Zap.
I'll put it right into the inventory. The party inventory. So that way you can nab it from there.
I would like to buy 10 nets,
10 nets. Alright.
and that would be for 1 platinum, as they are... Looks like they are 1 GP each.
They
Are we
are.
just waiting for the other guy to get back from the restroom?
I think all three of you are here. All 4 of us are here.
Okay, let's head out. Let's kill some stuff.
Right. And you wanted to buy how many nets?
10.
10 nets. Okay. We're going to do it like this. I'm going to give you 1 net. You're going to claim that net, and I'm going to just change the quantity on you. Just let me know when you grab that net. There it is. Now we're just going to go over here.
I started with 1 net. It should go up to 11.
Ah. Okay. There you go. You got 11 nets now.
I figure if nobody has a mending spell and my net breaks, I'll want a replacement.
That's fair. As long as it's a single break, usually mending will work. But if it's got multiple breaks, it's not going to work.
If you throw a net on somebody who's prone, are they unable to get up because their speed is 0?
No, you're just pretty much using something that you don't need to use. Alright, let's get rid of that one, and then there we go. Get rid of that, and let's see here. So, yeah, alright, then we can get on going. Now, my question is... Let me take a look at the map here. You are going to be going... I gotta move that token. Alright, 2 directions that you guys can go to. You can try to go through the water gate and exit out that way, or you can try to exit the city's south region. And make your way to Lurkwood. What sounds ideal for you guys?
Let's go south to Lurkwood.
South. Alrighty.
What I was-
Oh, between everything else. She is wearing different clothing, so that's not going to bring attention to her. She also would have her hood up, so that way there's that. And there are other people with their hoods, so you guys do manage to actually leave the forest. Or, sorry, leave the city of Mirabar. As far as you can tell, there is a road that is continuing going south with plenty of rocks. That is nice and even for the most part. But then there is also a path that you can see the forest. It would essentially take you it'll take you pretty much about a day to get into the forest, and then 2 more days for getting towards the center point. And there is also a trail. What say you? Will you
My
take
screen
the
shows me still in the tavern, is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct for now. My question is, will you take the trail? Or will you go off the trail?
Let's take the trail because we have a cart, right?
We actually did not grab the cart. I don't think we have enough equipment to really necessarily say that we need a cart at this point. That's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So if we want, we could go through the woods.
Okay, let's go through the woods.
All right. Your travel. Let's see here. Who would like to roll a percentile for me?
A percentile?
Yes, a percentile. A D100. Basically, for a chance of encounter.
Okay, there you go.
A 67. Alright, according to my notes here. Oop, alright. And da-da-da-da. Lighten that up and screen this down. Save changes. And I'll bring you right in. Oop, and now I gotta place your tokens down. You all should be able to see just fine. Well, except for you, apparently. Why is your vision acting like that? There we go. It is considered... Yeah, it's been pretty much a day. Would you guys say that you have rested, or did you force a march? As far as you're concerned, it doesn't seem like you have raised any attention.
I don't think we need to force a march. We can rest and then continue.
I believe. Did you say that we do need to force the march?
I said I don't think we need one.
Yeah. Okay, we can rest.
Alrighty. You guys do have freedom of movement here. Otherwise, as far as the eye can see. Yeah, as far as your day for the first day of travel, it is essentially uneventful. Besides there being birds and even monkeys swinging
I
from
have
the
a hunting
trees.
trap. Can I put it around before we rest, so we might catch something?
Sure.
Okay. I'll put it at the here,
Put it where?
right where I'm dragging, right here.
Okay. Fair enough. Alright, let me just... Oop, that's not it. There we go. Place that right there, and there we go. So you've placed your trap right there, and you guys are performing a rest. Da-da-da-da.
Yep, that's the spot.
Yep. Otherwise, yes, as far as your day goes, it is essentially uneventful. Except for during the night. During the night, I must ask who is taking watch.
I'll do first watch.
Alright. I will let you know. You can see into the distance of what looks to be blue fireflies. As
What looks to be what?
blue fireflies. As far as you can tell, they look like they're coming from the forest.
Cool. I'd like to yell bug or fairy in Sylvan.
Alright. You get no response.
Okay, that satisfies me.
Mm-hmm. And with that in mind, which one? Which token is it that's doing the first watch here?
That would be me moving here.
Okay. What is your passive perception? Looks like you got a 14. Yes, I will say with a 14, you get no response, but from what you can see from over the cliff behind a tree, looks to be of a dryad looking at you.
Okay, now I'm gonna yell back at the dryad in Sylvan. I see you out there. Why don't you tell me what you're doing here, or you're gonna get attacked?
She would step out, and she would ask you, "Why are you here in this forest of mine?"
Dryad, we're escorting a package. We're simply a party traveling through. We're not going to do any damage to your forest. Now I'm gonna wake everybody up. I don't like this.
Alright. Just so that way you can see her. She kind of blending in.
What's going on?
There's a dryad over the cliff there.
Just in case if you can't see her, because she is blending in.
Does Thok have any pretense to know what a dryad is?
You can roll for a history, religion, or arcana for a chance to know. Yeah, I'd say you know what a dryad is then.
Oh, that was Arlith, but
Oh, okay. But even with that, alright, so yeah, Arleth would know what a dryad is.
okay.
Would you
Can
like to
we
try?
assume I know what it is because I'm talking to one?
Yeah. Considering your background. From how you had explained.
Dryad, why don't you come over here? I want to give you some food.
If they're being polite to this creature, I will too.
Dryad's not necessarily malicious. It's just a forest spirit. We definitely don't want to piss it off, but we kind of just need to make it understand that we're not really interested in desecrating the forest or anything. We're just trying to get through the area.
They understood. And he'll simply sit by the campfire if we have it.
I'm going to tell you guys in common so that the dryad can't understand. Yeah, so she did not fall for walking into my hunting trap. So we're either gonna.
She,
What do you guys want to do? Are we going to attack this dryad? Are
as
we
far as
going
you,
to try to
far as
get her to go away? What's your interest?
This is her territory, and we should respect it. At this point, Doc's not very charismatic, but he will drop his weapon and offer her a hand to approach their encampment.
Okay, we're gonna go back to bed.
Yeah,
I'll stay on watch. You guys go back to bed. If anything tries to come down that pass there, I got a hunting trap set up it'll walk into. The dryad's just observing us. It's not pissed off.
No, but she does come a little closer at the edge there. She, let's see, are you proficient with insight?
Roll a proficiency check for insight, you said?
No, are you proficient with insight?
No, I am not.
Okay, I'm going to need a insight roll then.
From anybody or just him?
No, just him. Because this is currently the 10. Kind of hard to say what her intentions are. But you don't get any bad, necessarily, notions. Almost kind of reminds you of like a curious child. To which she would speak out. Humans who come here tend to want to hunt. How do I know that you speak the truth? How do I know that you're not here to harm my forest?
My people far away from here in the east honor Eldath, who is the Watcher of the Groves. I too am Fey.
I see. And if that is the case, and off into the distance, to the right side of you, you hear the sound of metal just clank off.
You said to the right?
To the right of the map.
You're trapped, dude.
Did my trap go off?
Yes.
Okay, can I check the trap?
Yeah, as far as you can see. Whoop. I grabbed the wrong token. When you go to the observe, you can see what looks to be of a dog. And the dryad would essentially run by, seeing, there, that, I trust, not that. I do not know if I should trust you.
I'm having trouble hearing you over the music.
I'm turning my.
Alright, if you want to bring the volume down, look for the what looks like a music symbol to the top right, then global volume, and then the playlist is what you want to bring down or up. If you want to decrease the volume, just bring that down.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Awesome. Or if you just want to turn it right off, you just pretty much bring it down to 0.
Yeah, I can hear now.
Okay. She would point, and as far as you can see, she would say, traps, traps. I do not trust traps. Traps are not something that is welcome within my forest. No, no. And you do see her as she merges within the tree and then disappears. As for the dog, you would imagine this dog is like a Great Dane with pointy ears. It does look at you with sad eyes and whimpers.
You better put that thing down.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it in the face.
Wait,
Wait,
wait.
you can
Is
cast
there any
gun?
way to heal it?
One more time.
I'm like,
Is
wait, you
there
can
any way
cast
to
a
heal
gun?
I have a longbow.
Right. Okay.
I'm just saying that we could heal this creature.
I mean, you
Can
did,
anybody
guys.
talk to animals?
I'm not good with healing, but we do have potions of healing. I'm not.
Uh, I do
Like I
remember
said, I'm
somebody
not
also
good.
buying healer kits as well.
Yeah, the potions of healing cost quite a bit of money. I don't care about dogs at all. We could kill it and eat it. We could just kill it. We could leave it there and let it suffer. I do not care.
I'll pay you for your potion.
No, is that within character? Aren't you an orc? Wouldn't you just be like, it's meat?
Not necessarily. I'm a barbarian, for real. But I also give respect to the forest as well. We have provisions. We have a way to survive. I don't need to hunt things.
Let's see here.
All right. Well, we pissed off the dryad. So what we can do is we can release this thing, heal it up, let it go, take up the trap, and then maybe the dryad will see and not be as mad, or we can just kill this thing and move on because right now it's suffering. So we need to make a decision. I'm not for healing it. I think we should just dispatch it. If the dryad gets pissed off, I'll put an arrow in her face as well.
Aurelith, you, with your insight being proficient, you do feel like you are being watched. You and your group. However many is a different question entirely.
The last time you guys checked, is a dog a woodland creature?
Well, I'm gonna roll a medicine check on it and just look at the dog to start out.
Okay. Like I said, this dog has pointy ears. You would imagine it to look like a Great Dane. And with a medicine.
I killed the dog.
Would somebody like to try to, I don't know, maybe remove the trap first before administering medicine?
I will totally try to do that.
The dog's gone. The dog's dead. That was a critical fail.
Well,
I mean, it's kind of hard to bandage something when you have metal getting in the way.
Okay, so I don't know. I also vote the dog's dead. I'll take down the trap.
All right.
Okay, so dog is not a woodland creature. I think there are barbarians around here, and they're not the nice kind. I think we should prepare for a fight.
Would you like to try again with that medicine now that you don't have a... Well, wait a minute. If you're using a healer's kit, you don't need to roll for that.
It was just to see like how bad that like is it like an injury to the leg where the leg is broken? Is it just like a laceration? It was a check because if it was just a laceration and a bruise, I would have said we're just gonna leave him or whatever. We don't care. You know?
He's definitely bleeding. I would say at best it was like a bruised bone. But yeah, he's definitely wounded.
Is there any way Umi could possibly heal this creature? I understand that I'm on the other side of the fence on this, but is there a way I can convince her to do it?
Fumi probably could if you asked her. She is currently pretty much standing idly by, watching you guys and keeping an eye on her surroundings.
I would much rather use one of my bandages and take one of her spell slots.
Okay. That's very well possible.
So I'm gonna use one of my bandage just from the kit instead of taking whatever she's got. So.
Alright. Dog doesn't fight. He doesn't try to nip at you. He does kind of kick his leg because it hurts. it's sensitive. But using one use of your healer's kit, let's see here. The dog does essentially get up. It is given a little bit of a limp, but you do see him as he is looking at you, panting. Seems a little happy.
Can I give the doggo a treat?
Sure.
Dog shall do so.
All right. Yeah, a few treats. It'd take it. It'd just pretty much like lick it up. Just. And it would look at you and just bark at you a couple of times.
I'm going to go to sleep.
All right. And from you do see the dog essentially start running off, and then all of a sudden it blinks and disappears.
Told you we should have killed it.
That's second watch.
All right, you got second watch. And you're
Can I
the one,
reset the trap in the same place? That's like a choke point.
right?
Don't set the trap. That was the whole thing there. So unless you want to go through.
Okay, I'll get the trap. I will remove the trap.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And now I will go to bed.
All right, and you're the one. And who's the one who healed with the healer's kit?
Yep.
The name of your character?
Alrith.
Alworth. All right. All right. From the same tree does come out the dryad, looking at you.
I'm going to say in Sylvan again, did we pass your test, Dryad?
Was not test. Was simply an animal of the forest. A wandering spirit, so to speak. You are free to pass, provided that you do not hurt my forest, provided that you do not hurt the animals that live here. But I will say this, be warned, for not too far off, a few days from here, is a tribe of barbarians who have aligned themselves with a group of hooded men and a single hill giant.
Do they have anything nice to plunder?
They are barbaric. They rely on their great clubs and their dirty tactics.
You want them out of your forest?
Yes, I do. But there are many tribes. There are many of them. I do not expect you all to be able to handle that. You are far in few, and they are far more in many.
Can you give us aid when we fight them?
One more time?
Can you give us aid when we fight them?
No. My aid would not be sufficient. I control these fireflies and other woodland creatures.
Can you light up safe path for us with your fireflies?
I can give you that. Be warned, though, my fireflies are special. They will prevent anyone from casting magic. As long as they are within the same region as you, they will consume any magic, whether divine, primordial, or pure arcane.
Yeah, we don't want to neuter two members of our party for a possible advantage.
So you're saying we should turn back and go another route?
No, you just asked specifically for her to assist us with the fireflies, which she said there is a cost to that. So we just won't get the assistance of the fireflies. We won't pay that cost.
Yeah. Because what she's
Yeah.
saying is the fireflies can grant you guidance, but while they're granting you guidance, all magic will be disabled while they're around during the night.
You know, any of your creatures, any of the beasts that you command guide us during the day?
She would kind of she would look down to the ground, her eyes wide opening, almost seems ominous, but you do hear whispers coming from her lips. Forest trees, will you grant these people their guidance, or will you grant them solitude, or will you only let them wander? There is a momentness where she does close her eyes, she does take a deep breath, and does answer, they will not. And you will have to rely on your own instincts, your own senses during the day.
This is in Sylvan, not common, right?
Actually, she is speaking in common. I have lived within this forest for many years. I learned a thing or two. Is this sufficient?
Yes.
Alright. Now, just to confirm, you're okay with the fireflies guiding you during the night, but no spells being allowed?
I'm not okay.
I
with
don't
it.
think we're okay with it. No.
Right? Okay.
We can't accept your guidance. We're too dependent on magic. We wish you well, Dryad. While we're here, we'll respect your forest. We will take only what we need to survive.
I appreciate that. And I will tell my woodland forest to woodland creatures to be wary of you and allow you to pass through. But I cannot guarantee that they all will just simply idle. Some of them are feral. They are hungry. It is the way of primal.
If there's a possibility of us being hunted because it's their nature, shouldn't we be able to hunt too?
You may hunt in response. You may absolutely defend yourselves. As far as my understanding with your kind frowns upon murder. But at the same time, you're okay with it. So I will adapt and try to understand. So if any of my creatures attack you, you may feast upon them. But I ask you not to feast on the ones that will not attack you. Is that fair?
That's fair. Spirit. There are lycanthropes here. Does that mean the spirit of Malar is in this forest? The Lord of the Beasts?
He has spawns here, yes, and I do not grant them protection. They are the feral. They are the ones you may feast upon.
Okay, thank you.
She'll go back into the tree and disappear.
Okay, somebody else take watch. I'm tired. I just talked to a dryad. She was very, very hippy dippy.
I'm already on second watch, so I'll wake up the orc here in a bit.
Alright. And with your second watch, the only thing that stays is, well, the blue fireflies. They are buzzing around. And from what's your passive perception?
Passive perception is 14.
14. You hear something fly by. And you've seen something black just jet through the air. Looks like it nabbed one of the fireflies. Otherwise, nothing else happens. And that would be the end of your watch. So,
Wake up, orc.
wake up, orc. Alright. Orc, are you ready for your watch? Thuk?
Super sleepy.
Zawi. Maybe he's dreaming about steaks. Give him a good kick, maybe that'll wake him up. But during his watch, it does become essentially uneventful. There is nothing for him to report or anything else that's going on. So, it is a new day.
Can I try to play the lyre again?
Sure. I'll let you. A 20? Alright, yes, a 20 is what you need to grant the party inspiration for the day. So, with that in mind,
What does inspiration do again? Sorry.
allows you to
Putting
make
in-
any re-rolls.
Oh, awesome. We all get one reroll?
Pretty much. But it only lasts for a day.
That's awesome. I can play the lyre every day.
Just as long as you make it 20 or higher.
I can get a 20 every day. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's always possible. And as time goes, it'll get easier and easier. But let's see here. As far as I can tell, with everything else going on, the new travel... Da-da-da-da, for another day worth, it does become essentially uneventful. But your third day, you do reach to a point of interest. You can hear, or at least one of you, I believe, let's see here. You have a 13. One of you I thought had a 16. You got a 14. Alright, so with a 14, you guys get close enough to where you do hear something into the distance. It's not too far from there. What will you do?
We do a perception check?
Could. Ooh, 22. Alright. Another 22. And a 16. Yeah. Over from one of the hills, you can hear what sounds almost like conversations. Uh, for those who understand Orc, it is kind of crude. The notions that you get is talking about getting ready for a hunt. Assuming that you guys look over the edge to see what it is that you are all hearing, you find a camp with orcs.
We're gonna have to find a way around this.
I'll throw one of my torches on their tents and light it on fire. They'll be distracted enough that we can move around.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I heard somebody say, whoa.
Oh, I'll throw a torch on one of their tents and they'll be distracted enough that we can move around in peace.
Right. Anybody against that?
Well, it's a distraction, and then after it's a distraction, it's a chase, and then you have an entire encampment after you. So that's not what I would.
As far as you can see, it looks like there's 7 orcs here. They look to be equipped with some armor and what looks to be of great axes and javelins.
We each put a hunting trap down and 2 of them ready, walk into it, then we're up against 5 orcs.
Could. Just gotta draw their attention. Excuse me. Does that sound like... Oh, go ahead.
I say we'll create the distraction by lighting a tent on fire. We'll put down 2 hunting traps, and then when they chase us, provided it's, some of them will be distracted by the fire, we can fight them in smaller groups and trap 2 of them in the hunting traps so that they can't run after us while we kill the others.
It's got a lot of layers to it. I like it. Divide, distract, and then trap, and confront.
Yeah, we create a distraction, then we attack some of them. When we pull the rest of them, we run away back to where hunting traps are, get them trapped in the hunting traps, and take on fewer of them. I can run a total of 50 with Longstrider, so I can basically pull them.
Nice. Alright. Does that sound like a plan to put into action then? Just to confirm? Confirm.
You have bear traps, right? I have a hunting trap. You have bear traps, which are pretty much the same.
Yeah.
How many traps do you have?
Let's see. I don't see it on his character sheet.
How many bear traps do you have?
I am not seeing it in his inventory. I see the hunting traps. Oh, that's right, because he wrote it down. Yeah, on his parchment. I think he said they bought 5? Yeah, we'll go with that for now.
Does Mike go out or something?
I think his mic went out. Because I seen his he moved his token.
Yeah, my mic's working. I'm ready to go. Let's
Hey.
find it.
Sorry about that. I was on mute. Yeah, I bought 1 bear trap and 5 ball bearing.
5 ball bearings. Gotcha.
Oh. If we throw up bags of ball bearings, they can create like a slipping hazard, right?
Yes.
Yeah, let's set up the area with traps, and then I'll create a distraction that'll pull some of them. We'll attack the ones that aren't distracted by the tent fire,
and two back to the group, and then they'll get caught by the traps, hopefully, and we'll fight fewer of them at a time. We'll divide and conquer.
Right.
And then we'll take all their stuff.
Take all their stuff. All right. Just to set the scene for you, as far as you can see, it looks like one of them is currently cooking. Another one is looking around, keeping watch. It looks like one of them is using his axe to cut down a tree, to which you can hear him as he does finish, and the tree goes. Let's see. So that's 3 worth, as far as you can tell. Da-da-da-da. Looks like others are doing menial tasks to probably sharpen their weapons.
Okay. Can I try to throw the torch at the tents of the ones that are in the group sharpening their weapons? And then we'll attack the ones that are set up our traps. Let's set up our traps first. I'll try to distract the ones that are sharpening their weapons with the fire. And then we'll all try to pull the attention of the ones that aren't sharpening their weapons and pull them back into the traps.
That's fair.
Okay. So can we set up our traps?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All right. So are we staying on this map for this fight?
Yes.
And how tall are these cliffs here?
They're about like a 10-foot.
Okay, they're a 10-foot drop.
Mm-hmm.
And orcs, are they north or south, or what cardinal direction are they from?
We'll take this point from right here.
Okay, so they're coming from that way.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way to really get down. Ten feet. But they would have to climb in order to do that, right?
Yeah.
And how big are each of these squares in terms of ranged weapons?
Each square is 5 feet worth.
Okay. Okay, so we could totally shoot an arrow from here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I say we set up the traps and ball bearings kind of where I'm going. And then, I mean, they'd probably be able to see that there's a way to get down here. But, let's set them up kind of 2 traps in this area, then some ball bearings here.
Okay.
And then we'll wait on the opposite side of the canyon on the cliff.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll try to pull them out here and just, I can shoot arrows at them. We're within range.
Mm-hmm.
That it'll be a mostly ranged fight.
Okay.
Here's what I don't like about this plan. If we want to get into melee, then we're going to have a tough time with it. So...
Hey, melee stuff. Just letting you know.
Melee is tough?
No, I only have a great axe.
Okay. Well, don't you have javelins? You're a barbarian.
Do I have javelins?
It's
Good question.
in the
Typically.
standard.
Yeah, you usually start out with, I believe, 5 javelins.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Then in that case, I have 5 javelins. Sorry,
you have 4 javelins in total.
Okay. So that's 4 shots. I think I should stay up around here, if at all possible.
Yeah, you should. And I'm going to be the one running to the tent and then running back trying to pull like 3 or 4 of them into our traps. So I'll be up here too. We don't want to get into a situation where we can't rush them. So yeah, we'll just keep the trap close and then we'll keep them close. Because your range for a javelin would be way too short without disadvantage to have this cliff thing. If we had a bunch of archers, it'd be a good idea, but it's not. So Yeah, we'll actually, since they're going to be coming from that point he stated, let's just block off this part of the canyon because it's kind of a narrow area. We'll put traps here and here, and then ball bearings here and here, and next to the traps. So that's 4 out of 5 ball bearings and the 2 traps. And then that'll kind of bring them into this point, and that's where I'll run through. So basically, they'll slip on the ball bearings into the trap if they can see them, and by the time they realize, it'll be too late.
Understood, but I handed all those ball bearings out, so this would be an entire party kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I mean, we placed them down beforehand, before starting the
Yeah.
act. So, are you talking, Alrith?
Nope.
Okay, yeah, let's just place, could we place one trap where I am now?
Yeah. Actually, you guys are able to do that. If you go to the L-shaped ruler, and then with the circle, just click, hold, and give a little drag. And you should see essentially a circle appear. Remember, you got to click the measure control. It's right under on the left side underneath the token control.
I got it to go blue, but I wasn't able to place anything.
To where you placed it.
I don't want to place anything right there, though. Because I want to give something where I can run back. So I want to move one of these circles.
Maybe right here?
Yeah. And where are we putting our ball bearings?
That's a good question.
You said 2 right here and a third right up here, right? 4. I'm trying to make that work. It is not happening for me.
Yeah, it's measure tools being weird for us.
Okay, there we go.
Let's see here.
I don't know how I made that happen, but
Just give it a little bit of time. But otherwise, all right. So it looks like we got our 4 bear traps. Wait, no, not 4 bear traps.
We have
Our-
3 bear traps and 5 ball bearings.
5 ball bearings. All right. So ball bearings up there. All right, and 3 bear traps down over here. All right, that looks like a good setup.
I mean, I'm going to be able to run back through this, right?
Let's make sure. Let's try doing this. Bring
It's
you
like the
over
whole
here.
idea is I'm running over to their camp. I'm lighting a tent on fire. I'm creating hopefully creating a distraction, and then I'm going to run back with the ones we pull into our traps.
Mm-hmm. Let's bring you over here.
There we go. That's more what I had in mind.
Then bring you up. About right there. And there you go. That way you got a straight line going for you. Or somewhat straight line.
Okay, I have, before I start, I have 2 spell slots. Can I cast Long Strider on myself first? I want to make sure I'm extra fast.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Do I have to do that in my own menu, or can you do that?
All it is just increasing your speed, correct? By 10 feet?
By 10, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. So you have 50 feet in total, and let's see your spell list. So we just turn that to a 1, and there you go.
Okay, and Alrith, are you staying ranged because you got a crossbow?
start with at least one shot, and then I may drop down for melee.
Okay. Is what's her name going to help us?
She can.
Yeah, let's have her help us.
All right.
She's entirely distance magic, right? So she should come up and stay up top.
Yeah,
Cool.
and she's also equipped with both a sling and a boomerang.
Those are terrible weapons. Okay. Cool. So, I am going to go try to light the tent on fire, and then hope most of them get pulled to that, and then whatever ones chase me, I'll run back. So, what happens now? Do I roll?
No, I'll say that you pretty much get one of the tents caught on fire. You go running through. You essentially are grabbing 3 attention. The one that was keeping watch does point out towards you. I will say you made your 50 feet of movement accordingly. And from there, dun, da, 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 looks like 3 are giving chase. As 4 of them are going, trying to put out the fire.
Yeah, it worked. So, am I about here, Ned?
Yeah.
We roll initiative.
Just grab me a second. Let me put you guys there, and whoop. Yeah, just roll for initiative. Call up your character sheet. There should be an initiative button. It'll be on the right side. Just click on the name initiative.
The hell?
I get to this thing where C doesn't do anything for me.
Well, that's weird. Here, let me help you out then, if that's going to be the case. And start rolling.
There you go.
Yeah. Looks like we got our 3 going accordingly, to which let me get some music going for you guys.
I'm pretty new. Can I use a bonus action before before I make my action, or does it have to be after?
Yeah, you can make your bonus action before an action. What type of bonus action were you looking to do?
I want to cast Hunter's Mark on the one that's closest.
Alright, that'd be the one essentially that's pointing the finger to and start the lead of chase.
Do I have to do anything to cast the spell on him?
No, I'll just go ahead and take out a spell slot from you.
Okay, and I think I do have like a damage bonus and can track him better and stuff now?
Yes, so you got an extra d6.
Extra d6. Okay, so I think that means I'm going to. So I have Archer fighting style, and I have 2 decks, so I have +6 to the attack roll, right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna make my d20 +6 attack roll.
Alright. Alright, let's start with our beginning.
Battle has begun.
Alright, and you roll to hit. So you got a 19 against them. Yep, that's going to hit. Deal your
My longbow.
damage.
I want to use my longbow, and I think that is that a d8? 1d8 plus 2? Plus
Longbow.
1d6?
Longbow should be a 1d8 You got 1d8 plus 2. I believe you go so because you got the fighting style of the archer. I believe that's also additional 2 points.
I thought that was just for the attack roll.
Oh, right. I might be getting a particular feat mixed in within it. All right, so yeah, then you add a 1d6 on top of it. So 1d8 plus 2.
2 plus 1d6.
Yeah. 8 points of damage. As far as damage goes, you get him right into the shoulder. He retracts from that, pulls out your arrow, and throws it onto the ground. He's still up. Anything else for your turn?
Can I move?
Yeah, I'll give you half movement, considering as much as you were doing. Because of the timing and everything.
Nah, I'll stay here.
Fair enough. Fumi's turn. Alright, let's check the distance. That's 70 points of damage. Let's see here. Oops, I forgot to exchange that. Alright, you're gonna see her take her... Alright, so she's going to target the same target that you had. And she's throwing her boomerang. So that's going to be disadvantage for her. Oop. $13 just hits. So 2 points of damage. Wait, that was... Oh, that's not right. Oh, I know what this one is. All right. And as far as you can tell from the boomerang, it does nick him right off to the side, and it does make its return. She catches it. That is going to be end of her turn. Alright. This little orc runs across 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to make a dash, which I believe is where your ball bearings are. So he needs to make a dex save. Ooh. Okay, so he makes that. As far as you can tell, he does like this whole little dance between and he catches himself. It's like, looks down and starts hopping towards your direction now that he knows that something else is going on here. Alright, so let's see, that was... And he's going to take the rest of his He's going to take an action to try to close the distance. So that's... Yeah. 30 feet, then... 60 feet, so that's the intent. To which, guess what? I believe that's another dexterity save. For the bear trap, correct?
Yeah, I think it is.
Alright. That's a normal.
Oh, I'm buying the ball bearings.
Oh, the trap gets him. That's smart. Now, if memory serves, I believe a bear trap, you are considered essentially grappled, so you cannot move, and you also do 1 point of piercing. And that'll be the end of his turn. Fuck. Your turn.
Yeah. So I'm going to run up on the guy that got snared and attack.
Okay. You know where all the traps are, so you're able to avoid that just fine. 14 to hit? Yeah, that'll hit.
Four.
15 points of damage? Yeah, that outright kills him.
Right on.
Yeah.
As a bonus action, I will go into my rage.
Alright. And now it's my turn again for the other two. This guy. Alright. He gonna run. Let's see. There was a tree there, so... Whoop. Oh, sweet. Glad that worked. And, alright. Let's get him there. 20 feet worth. Let's have him do a dex save. Will he fall prone? Only the dice may tell. An 8. He falls prone. Doing the same dance and then just falls flat on his back. Push! Ooh! To which, for his... let's see, what is he going to do? He's essentially going to go ahead and stay there. Last one. He's going to see this and going to be like, yeah, no. And he's going to pull out a javelin. And he's going to yeet it at you, Mr. Thok.
Yep.
14 to hit.
No hit.
Ooh. Flyby. You see him as he is looking around, and he is going to try to make his way right here. Essentially blocking view a little bit, hiding behind the tree. And that's going to be the end of his turn. Alrith.
Moan Alder.
What's the distance on the crossbow? 60 feet is within range, right?
60 feet. Should be. Let me double check here. You have a light crossbow, which is 80 to 320. So you are in the clear. No disadvantage for you. Would you like to do a light crossbow?
I would like to do that. So I click on him, right?
Alright, so yeah, you summon your character sheet by either the C button or double click your token, and then click the picture of the crossbow light. It should turn into a D20 when you go to highlight it. And there it is. Roll to attack. Four. Ooh.
Saw that 20 for a second and then it went away.
Right? Ah, so that's going to be flying into a miss, shooting a little bit overhead. You're going to essentially duck down, look towards you, go, more of you. Shit. Anything else for your turn? Got a bonus action?
I'm gonna end.
You gonna end there? Alright. Orlando. Your turn.
So, Thok, you hit the guy on the ground next because you'll roll with advantage, and if you crit him, you'll just obliterate him. And I'm going to fire my longbow at the guy I have Hunter's Mark on, and that'll finish him off. So that's a D20 plus 6.
Yes. And pray to the dice gods that you do not roll a nat 1. Ooh, dirty 20. Yeah, that'll hit.
And then that, if I remember correctly, that's 1d8 plus 1d6 plus
2.
plus 2.
Yes. $10 worth. Alright. I will say, flying your arrow, even with a 20, it bypasses the tree and gets him right in the other side of the shoulders. And he drops. Anything else for your turn?
I still have all my movement left, right?
Yes, you have all of your movement.
Okay, I'm gonna move over to by this tree stump. So my movement's 50, and let me just take a measurement. I'll go right there.
Traps are going to be a little difficult for you. They could still go off on you. I mean, you can try.
This bear trap's been sprung, right?
Ooh, that's true. So yeah, you can just go pretty much an extra 5 feet across.
Okay, so is that good?
Yeah, it should be alright. Let's get rid of that one. So if you... Okay, there you go. There you go. Will that be it for your turn then?
Yes, it will.
Alright. Fumi! What shall Fumi do? Let's see. Let's check out the range. That's 75 feet. And with that... Alright. You see Alrith, you see her extend her are about, to which you can see a glowing arcane sigil, and from which a guiding bolt flourishes out, going for a strike.
Isn't it at disadvantage because he's prone?
Yes,
He's-
actually, now that I'm thinking about that. 15 will still hit. For 12 points of radiant.
Oh yeah.
You see the beam pretty much arc upward and striking him right into the gut. You can hear him. He's so mean. But he's still alive. And that'll be the end of Fumi's turn. Folk, you're up.
Right. Oh, where is my item? This guy right here, right?
Yep. He's currently prone. You would get advantage.
Yep. Gonna march on over there and attack him.
Go for it. You got advantage. Alright.
Oh.
Roll to hit
Roll.
first.
Huh?
Roll to hit first. So bring up your character sheet,
Oh.
go to
okay.
inventory, and click the picture of the great axe.
Inventory.
Does he get extra damage with rage as well?
Yeah, he gets 2 more points. If memory serves me correctly.
Yeah. So, okay, so I clicked on the great axe.
Did you click on the picture of the great axe?
Yes, I did.
And there it is. Alright, so on the right side, you tell it attack.
Okay. Advance.
Yep.
Okay. There we go.
21, yeah, that'll hit. Do your damage. $11 points worth. That'll take him out the rest of the way. 13 points in total with the rage.
Yeah.
Are we out
Alright.
of combat? Like, are there more orcs coming?
There are 4 more orcs on the way. They doused the
So
fire and now they're on their way. They're on the way.
Okay.
I used up my movement, right?
What's that?
I used up most of my movement. I only got like what 5 more feet to go.
I think you were right there. So you should have 15 to 10 feet? Yeah.
15 to 10. Okay. So if that's a trap right next to him, I'm gonna go down here.
Okay.
That's all. Sorry.
No, you're fine. So with that in mind, let's get our other 3.
There were 4.
Yes, you're right. And let's get them into the picture.
Is that one on the far upper left magic boy?
Yeah. Alright. Anything else for your turn, Thok?
Nope. That I'm pretty much good.
Alright. Orc's turn. And I will say, between this and everything else going on, yeah. Gonna give you guys Alrith. Those 3 come into scene. Which one's this one? That one. So that's the one I'll hide for this one until his turn comes in. 15 to hit. That'll certainly hit. Assuming that you're going for the closest one.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Because I think... Oh, it doesn't matter which target you were going for anyway, because it's 75 feet for you. Alright, so 5 points of piercing. Alright. Anything else?
Can I cross? Can I come down a little bit?
Yeah, you can. There you go. Orlanu, you're up.
I still have Long Strider, right?
Yeah, I should. I believe Long Strider lasts for a whole minute.
Okay.
Oh, it goes for a whole hour, so you're fine.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I want to move right here. Is that cool?
Yeah,
Or I'll do here to avoid the trap.
fair enough. All right.
And then I'm gonna shoot the guy who's been damaged.
Mm-hmm.
With an arrow.
Roll to hit. $21, that'll certainly hit.
And then I do
10 points of damage? Wow. That's going to take him out the rest of the way. Nice. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that'll do it.
Fair enough. Fumi's turn. Alright.
Come on, boomerang lady.
Yeah, I think she's gonna do that. But she's gonna get closer. Yeah, she's gonna have to get 10 feet closer.
Boomerangs have that much range?
60 to 120.
God damn. And they automatically come to you if you miss?
If you miss, yes. Hers is enchanted to where even on a hit or miss, it will return.
So she's a better version of a dagger build. Alright.
So 10 right there. Alright, that's the target. Whoop. Let's get that boomerang up there. That's at normal. The boomerang misses though, but does fly in return, and she catches. That'll be the end of her turn. Alright, my turn. Not quite. He comes into the scene. And that'll be his turn. Thok!
Okay. So the color was kind of blocking what was going on. Where did the other guy move?
Oh, he's down on the ground with an arrow probably lodged into his neck.
Okay, where's the magic user? In the back, correct?
Yep, he's in the back.
Can I get to him?
Might be able to. Let's see. Oh, hold on. 15. And this is pretty much as far as you'll be able to get in 30 feet. Unless if you want to take an action to dash right up to him.
You could also prepare an action where you hide behind the tree stump, and if any of them become prone in those ball bearings, you run out and whack them.
Yeah, either that or use a javelin. You have
I'm
options.
actually gonna run over and use the javelin on the magic. 'Cause
Okay,
I feel like
so
it's
just
about-
5 feet of movement, just so that way you don't have the tree impeding you.
Okay, right there. Is that good? Or
Oh, I was thinking actually putting you. Oop.
over here.
Yeah, just so that way you're out from around the tree.
Okay. Yeah, I can totally do that.
Then click the javelin, same thing as before, like with your great battle axe, or no, great axe. Yeah. You did.
Give me unarmed strike.
You have an unarmed strike. You got 2 hand axes, and you got a javelin.
I got a great axe.
You don't see a javelin?
No.
How about now?
Okay, javelin. Gotcha. Go attack. Can I reckless attack with a javelin, or is that only melee?
I believe that specifically says melee.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, not gonna hit.
9. Alright. Yeah, it says melee weapon attack.
Gotcha. It's all good.
Yep. Yeah, but a 9 is a miss. It comes up short. Dunk, 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 dunk. Anything else for your turn?
Um, do I have to use an action to get into Berserk, or is it a bonus?
To go into a rage takes a bonus action.
I'm already within my rage.
Yeah, so you don't need to worry about it.
Oh, okay. Then I am done.
Alright. My turn with the orc. And he does speak in orc. Does anybody understand orc?
Guarantee you the half orc understands orc.
Yeah, I think I do.
You would hear, as far as you can tell, this orc does tell the orc in the back to grab what you can and get out.
All right, I will relay that message to my allies saying that they are retreating. Or one of them is. They're starting to retreat.
30 feet. And yeah, he's going to sit there and he's going to get his, pretty much kind of separate his feet a little bit more with his great axe. Looks like he's holding a defensive stance. Meanwhile, the other orc, he's going to turn and run. And that'll be the end of his turn.
I will be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I should have waited to cast Hunter's Mark.
Aldrith, what will you do?
You're probably not gonna let me scramble up this 10-foot embankment and get to the guy, right?
With your hand crossbow? Yeah,
Eh,
I'm guessing. Otherwise, if you want
into
to...
the-
Oh, you want to climb up it. Okay. Yeah, you can climb up that. It just takes an extra 5 feet of movement per 5 feet that you have to climb. So 10 feet, it's going to take 20 feet.
So I've got 30 feet. That means I can't do it. Right?
Should be able to with what I was seeing there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 right here. And then 30. And then you got 5 more feet.
Gonna attack that guy that's right in front of me with the crossbow.
Alrighty. Ooh.
Or
Your
not.
bolt flies, and he just deflects it with his great axe. Anything else for your turn? I'll take that as a no. Orlanu, you're up. Ornalo.
Do you see where I'm measuring?
Yeah.
Can I go there without triggering anything?
I believe the only thing that you'll be triggering is the ball bearings.
And that's a dex save?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I'll try it.
Okay. Last time I checked, I believe ball bearings are 11 in the DC.
So I'm rolling 20 plus 2. Wait, I have proficient. Oh, no, I don't have proficiency. Mine's strength and constitution. So it's 20 plus
2.
my dex modifier. So 20 plus 2.
Yeah. $19. So yeah.
Oh, feels good.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to use one of my superiority dice to do the sweeping strike because I picked my fighting style is the one that gives you the maneuver, and so I'm going to do sweeping strike on him. So I think you'll have to help me calculate that.
You gain 1 superiority die, which is a D6. Alright, so
Is
you're
that to the attack or just the damage?
that's for damage, extra damage.
Okay, so first I roll a normal hit.
Mm-hmm. Roll a normal hit to see if your sweep connects. Oh yeah, that's going to connect. You can go ahead and deal your damage. $10 points. Alright. And then he's going to have to make should be a dex save. Or strength save, your choice.
Let's do dex.
Oh, no, sorry. The DC is based off of either your strength or your dex.
Oh, strength.
Yeah, so that's going to be 8 plus your proficiency, which is 2. That makes 10. So 13 is the DC. Also, at the same time, you do trigger his ready to action. And he's going to just make one, see if he can try to hit you pretty much at the same time as this sweep going in. Oh!
Oh no.
Oh no! Fuck.
Alright. Let's get the damage in there so that way we're seeing how many damage we're doing to each other here. So 15 points to you. Now he's going to do his... let's see. Your sweep is a dex base. So he's got to do... Oops. Go to attributes. Dexterity saving throw. Normal. 13. Makes it, beats it. And just double check on your 8 proficiency plus strength or dex. So yeah, you got strength going, so that's going to be a 13. So yeah. Alright. So he doesn't fall prone, but at least you still did the damage to him, which was 10 points. So I'll reduce that. And you take 15 points in total from his great axe. How you doing?
I have 28 hit points. So now I have I took, sorry, how many points? 15 total?
Yeah, should have like
15 points.
13?
Yeah, 13.
Yeah. Okay, so you're still good. Whew. That's a nice clash. Anything else for your turn?
Yeah, I get charge because I ran more than 30 feet to hit him.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna do another attack roll.
All right. Bonus action. So a 19, yeah, that'll hit. Six points worth. Woof. That's actually enough to take him out the rest of the way. Wow.
Yeah, if it's insane if I actually would have got him with the sweep, because then I would have done that with advantage, which gives me the potential for a crit.
Uh-huh.
And it can get pretty crazy pretty fast.
Damn. And that's it for your turn? That was your
Get
action.
a little bit of blood out.
A little bit of blood out? Alright. Fumi's turn. Alright. What is Fumi gonna do? Let's take a look at here. She is going to see that huge clash. Alright. She's going to move a little bit forward. And you can see an arcane sigil from beneath her feet. She points at you, Ornlu, as you feel a presence of armor swirling around your body. Shield of Faith has been added onto you. +2 to your AC from this point. Just in case. Alright. She'll maintain concentration. And that'll be based off of angle and everything, I don't think she's actually going to be able to throw because of that 10-foot. So that'll be the end of her turn. Let's see. This guy he's going to make a run, or towards you. 5, 10, 15, 20. Come on, there we go. And he's going to try to hit you. Come on, there we go. Here comes the great axe. Normal. 19 to hit.
How is it? +3, +4.
Proficiency bonus. And he's got a strength mod of 3.
Gotcha.
So 19 in total. Doing 6 points of slashing. Let's see here.
That brings me down to 7.
Still doing all right. Getting worse for wear, but hey. And that'll be the end of his turn. Thork, what will you do? Your friend is heavily injured.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna hate him. So I'm gonna run up, attack him.
You gonna do it recklessly?
Well, yes.
Alright, advantage.
Uh,
And I believe there's also an extra attack with that reckless.
uh,
25.
25.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
Alright. Damage. Normal.
Well, I guess not.
Ooh. Okay, so 5. And then,
+2. Because of your rage.
oh, yeah. So 7.
Yep. There we go.
Another attack. Advantage. 21.
I did misread. It does not state that you're, but do you have something else?
What do you
Go
mean?
into a rage, you do so.
I got Berserk.
Yeah, you got your frenzy.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, with your bonus action, you can make another attack, which is also with advantage. So 21, yeah, that'll hit.
Yep.
Doing 10 more points.
Damage on that other one.
That takes him out the rest of the way. Well done. Is there a specific cinematic death that you want to put onto this one?
I want to vivisect him right through the middle.
And it flops.
Like an overhanded swing 2 times. And then, was there any that tried to escape to the back end here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of them, the caster, escaped. Can I do a survival check to try to see which way they went?
Sure.
Be cool if somebody wanted to heal me, just putting that out there.
I don't have a healing potion with me. I can try to stop the bleeding.
Fumi is on her way.
But for now, I would like to remain continuing upon my movement up here. I think I can only get around this much.
Okay. And with that, so that's going to be...
Are we still in combat then?
You're in a grand total of 120 feet, and with a 22, you can spot him. You can just see him, and this guy is pretty chubby of a one, and he's right there. You can just see his flop just going...
The map is not reflecting that, but hopefully I can get to him soon.
Okay, so with that in mind, Otterlith. Your friend is gravely wounded.
Do some healing here. Just to cure wounds, I guess.
Gonna run up to him with a cure wounds.
Is that a touch spell?
That one is a touch spell. Healing word is weaker, but it's ranged. Eight points worth. Nice. Back to 15. Your wounds are not as grievous as it once was. Anything else for the rest of your turn?
Nope. Sorry.
Alright.
I can see the guy, right? He's
Yeah,
not on the map.
He's not on the map, no. He's he's 120 feet from you. But for all intent and purposes, are you looking to hunt him down?
Yes, I am.
And probably wanting to drag his ass back, huh?
Yeah.
Alright.
So I'm going to travel 50 feet, and then I'm going to take a shot at him.
Alright.
So that puts me 70 feet away, correct?
Should.
Okay. And so do you want me to move my character to like the edge here, or how are we doing 50 feet?
Oops. This is what we do from right here. We mark on our pieces 75 feet. This is where theater of the mind comes in for cases like this. It don't always happen, but when it does, that's how I deal with it.
Okay, sounds good. So I want to shoot at that guy.
Go for it. Shoot at the fat man, I suppose.
So 20 plus 6.
$14. Yeah, that'll hit. Seven points of damage. Alrighty. He almost falls to the ground, but he does manage to catch himself as he's still trying to run. Fumi will make her movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20... Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30... So right there. Alright. Thok, is there anything on your end that you're doing?
I was gonna chase down the maid magic.
Alright. So for you, that's going to pretty much put you at 60 feet away from him. So bear that in mind. And let's see, the orc is going to make another run, continuing running. So that's going to be 30 feet.
Wait a minute. Within my turn, could I have thrown a javelin at him?
That's fair.
Or he made that up?
Let me double check with your javelins, because I believe your javelins only go up to 30 feet. 30 feet to 120 feet. So yeah, you can throw. It would be a disadvantage.
Okay. So how do I...
Go into your inventory and click the picture for the javelin.
Okay.
And then tell it attack with disadvantage. 11 just hits.
Just hits?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so damage.
9 points of damage. Oh, and you're raging too, so yeah, that's gonna be 11. Alright. Alright, so with one arm with the protruding arrow, the other arm protruding with a javelin, he is just running as fast as he can.
Wait. Could I also pitch another bolt at him through bonus action?
No,
No? Alright.
not with that one. And he's pretty chunky to be able to continue with that. Alright, so with that, he's gonna run. He's gonna run his 30 feet. And yeah, he is essentially gonna stop, turn around, and as far as you can tell, it looks like he's preparing something as his staff is glowing. Alrith, what are you doing?
Can I get to Ornlu for doing a healing touch?
I don't see why not.
Where the actual distance?
Actually, no.
Right now.
Yeah, he's going to be too far away with your movement because he moves 50 feet.
He's got that spell. Okay.
Yeah. So you're not going to be able to get him again, unless if you got something like Healing Word.
Prayer of healing.
You got Healing Word. But it's not prepared.
I guess I'm not doing anything because they're so far away.
Yeah. Shoot. Alrighty. Back to you. Ordenlow. There we go.
Okay. I'm going to run 50 feet towards him.
Alright.
And he prepared an action, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Am I in range?
You are not.
Okay, cool. I'm going to shoot another arrow. So that's D20 plus 6.
Mm-hmm. $22. Alrighty, yeah, that's gonna hit. Nine more points. That's 25 feet for you.
How close am I to him right now? He's
Uh,
dead.
As far as you can tell, you are 25 feet away from him, and after that, he missed times. He was going to put up his shield, but then the arrow gets to him before that, and he drops.
Are we still in combat?
No.
Okay. I trample his corpse.
Oh! Wow. Okay.
It's like teabagging in Counter-Strike, but way worse.
Apparently.
So I'll shuffle over there and I'll throw another Cure Wounds.
Alright.
Can we loot the camp?
Yes. Another 12 points has been restored to you.
Thank you.
You're just only missing 1 hit point. Alright.
How does looting the camp work?
Well, pretty much from what I got in my notes here, there's not a whole lot of stuff. There's some rations, there's some blankets, there's some tents. Let's see. Assuming that you're also looting the corpses as well. There are javelins, and let's see, there's the staff that the orc had, and also what looks like a red glowing ruby.
Could I use the ruby as a druidic focus for my hunter spells?
No,
For my ranger spells?
it is not a focus.
Okay, somebody else can have it.
All right.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, apparently nobody wants it.
I got a bunch of kills. I'm at plan. Sure, whatever. Give me the ruby.
Okay. Do-do-do-do. All right. So with that in mind and everything else that goes on, I dare say let's call it here for tonight.
Oh, really? Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna do a long rest.
Yeah, well, you guys can perform a long rest to which you'll be at full hit points.